Hello, it's just Living Cat here. This is a video about 5 tips that might make life easier if you have hemiplegia or cerebral palsy. The first one is to maybe cut your hair short. You don't have to, but this has always helped me as it's much easier to style, comb and all that snazzy jazz and still look remotely human. But there is a lot of videos on YouTube that could help you with tying your hair up, which is really useful. But I'm going to be honest, I'm not that patient, but if you do have that patience, there are plenty of YouTube videos that you can find to tie your hair up with one hand, as there are plenty. The second tip is one that I find quite useful because I struggled a lot with the winged period pads, as you would call them. It's like I would try and open them up and I'll get them stuck on my hand and I was like, oh dear. So I was trying to unstick them and then it wouldn't stick to my, and they'll fall off and then I'll panic and then I'll bleed in there and it's stained and it's just a bunch of mess. So when I discovered there was such thing as wingless pads, you can get them in Home Bargains, very cheap, or Aldi, pretty much any store. It's just much easier to do personally, as you can just open it up, rip the back of it off and then just plonk it, and then you're on your way and there's no faff with the wings. I mean, if you can do the wings, can you tell me how? I know this is a very private subject, I suppose, but I don't might as well give the advice if I can, because there might be some girls that might need help with this, and I just want them to know that there are stuff you can do about that situation when you have cerebral palsy and you might find it a bit hard. That's completely fine, and yeah, don't worry about it. It's not the most embarrassing thing. It always happens. I mean, everyone has them, really, so don't worry about it. The thing is, wear boots or elastic laces. So say you struggle with tying laces, such as I do, and there are plenty of videos, even on the page that I posted, there are plenty of videos. Learn to tie your shoes with your hemi hands, and plenty of videos to see how to use the elastic laces. I mostly use boots because they're easy, they're quite stylish, some of them, but hopefully soon I will get elastic laces because I love Converse, I love high tops, I am in love with the high tops and the Harry Potter Converse, Vans, and I want them, but I can't because I can't tie laces, and I don't want to ask anyone because I feel embarrassed because I'm an 18-year-old woman that can't tie laces. But I will find a way because I will get those Harry Potter Vans no matter what it costs. I love Harry Potter. I mean, no shit, to be fair. But I want those Harry Potter Vans, and now they've been out for a few years, they shall be cheap. And I am 18. I can do what I want. And I don't know what I'm doing with these hands, but just accept that they're happening there. And also, another piece of advice I would suggest would be, with the bra in that situation, I would always fasten the bra first, put it on the floor, step in, do a bit of a shuffle dance, I suppose, and then raise it up, then hoop my arms through. Usually it does get twisted behind my back and it does hurt sometimes, but that just comes with practice, and practice makes perfect, with many of tying the shoes, tying your hair up. But yet again, as you know, I'm not patient, but I had to learn this way because The fourth piece of advice I would give is that look up someone famous that has your condition, or maybe find someone that you admire with your condition and realise that you're not alone in this. There are plenty of people out there. As when I was younger, it was kind of difficult, to put it simply, to like look up to people, because I knew other people existed with hemiplegia. It's just I didn't really know any, and I felt quite alone, or I felt like I was alone in all this. But thankfully, I met a few people with cerebral palsy. I mean, I know a person called Jake is a decent dude, and yeah, I just realised I wasn't alone in this, and we're all confused in this together, basically, with pretty much anything. So, another side note is also look at famous people, like look at what they've achieved, and realise just because you have right-sided hemiplegia, left-sided hemiplegia, just hemiplegia in general, or cerebral palsy, or whatever condition you have, watching this video, there will be people that have succeeded with your condition, and realise your condition will not define how successful you are. This is quite personal to me, because I felt like I couldn't achieve, quite frankly, shit all. Sorry for the swearing, but shit all, because of my cerebral palsy and my hemiplegia. But once I got older, I realised, oh no, that was a stupid idea. I can actually achieve stuff that I want to achieve, even though I have these conditions. And my fifth final piece of advice would be just talk about it. Like, in the online world, find a community that you like, and find a friend, make a friend, or someone you can connect with and show your experiences. It might not be the same condition, as a few of my friends have autism or mobility, what is it called, mobility something, like hypermobility. I mean, they're not going to watch this, but yeah, hi Lucy and Jen. Yeah, it's like, find people that understand how it feels. That always helps. It helped me a lot. And if you find people with the same condition, that's cool. Just talk about it and maybe share life hacks and say, oh, I'm struggling with this. How do you do this? And it's like, well, I'll show you this, and this. And it's like, let's just share our advice and make life easier for everyone else, and maybe help the younger generation as well to realise that it's not always going to be hard. You're not. Being different is not a bad thing. It's not. It really isn't. I thought that when I was younger, but I mean, I still kind of do, but in reality, you're not. You're just as equal, just as special as anyone else, and yeah, you have some things you can't do, but everyone else does. You're not the only person that hasn't got things you can't do is what I mean, and you can do it. Don't worry about what other people say, what other people think. I know it's easier said than done, trust me, I know, but just remember, you will find something that you're passionate about, and I ask you, I need you to just go after Thanks for watching this video, guys. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I will be posting just some random stuff, such as makeup and Harry Potter themed, and maybe even more disability content if you wish. So hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Side note, I had to finish this outro because, you know, and then my dad knocked. So, thanks for watching, guys. Roll the outro.